Zach Turner here at Kenton High School, talking about teaching zone coverage through eye discipline. I think we do a good job of it here at Kenton High School. I just want to show some clips here, game film. We don't have any clips of our drills, the ball drills, four-line drill, zone turns, and free safety, cover three drills. So I figured the next best thing is to show you some game clips, and we'll go through them here, and I'll walk through them and see how teaching these drills help us in the game time. So here we're playing Lima Shawnee, local school out of Lima, Ohio. We got our rover rolled up in cover three look. His eyes are inside. He's going to take his initial key, as I talked about in the clinic report there, through the tackle. And he's going to read tackle to quarterback. So his eyes pre-snap always have to be on his initial key. He's going to read a high hat, low hat, aggressive, non-aggressive. We teach both ways. Some kids learn it better one way than the other. So he's going to take his initial key. If he gets a high hat, his pass, so he's going to take his read steps and we'll get to his drop. If it's a run, he's going to take his read steps, very plant and drive, and come up, tackle the ball carrier. We're mainly a cover 2, cover 3, and what we call a cover 6 team, where if we get quads or trips with the back set too, we'll play cover 6, kind of help with roll coverage up and all that. So now I'll walk through all those. We're a spot drop team. Linebackers are spot drop. Cover 3 or spot drop. Cover 2, we're more of a, kind of like a quarters look where safety's going to read and corner's going to read, but our backer is still spot drop, and I'll talk about that throughout. Here we go. You can see rover. His eyes are on that tackle, gets a high hat. Corner's eyes are on that tackle, reading his key, high hat. They're going to get their back pedal. Quarterback's rolling. He's going to read that second hand. So that second hand comes off the ball. He's going to react to it. Going to plant drive. You see he's getting ready to plant drive. Corner's got to be a deep third player. He's got to make sure nothing gets over top of him first, so he's going to be a little late to the party. You can see he's in a zone turn. Felt like that guy was close enough. His cushion wasn't a threat, so he flipped his hips and got out of there. Good plant and drive. He's rallying to the ball. Gets there, head in front, wraps, make the tackle. Good job. All that happens by keeping their eyes on the quarterback. Be able to see that ball out. You see our corners there. He's ready to rally up for free safety. We got guys running to the ball because we keep our eyes on the quarterback. Same thing here. We got motion. We're in bump coverage. We're going to bump back to a cover 2. Our half-field safety's going to come back. You saw the half-field safety over there. Corners are rolling up. Their eyes are still on that tackle. He's reading his key. He gets a high hat. He's going to be a deep hat player, so he's got to get in that back pedal. Corner's going to jam. Read number 2 underneath. You see number 2 out of his peripheral because his eyes are always on the ball. That's what you got to teach. Eyes stay on the ball, seeing everything else through their peripheral. So he's going to sink underneath. Number 2 is kind of vertical. He feels number 1 is sitting behind, so he's going to try to sit underneath of him. Second hand comes off the ball. They're going to react. Corner does a good job reacting to the ball. Just can't get up high enough to make a play. Now here, we got bad technique here. Eyes came off the ball. He came on the receiver. We don't want that. We don't want to play the receiver. We want to play the ball. We want interceptions. We want guys to be ball hawks. So, as he's driving to the ball right here, he's got to be able to find the ball and make a play. I don't know if he thought maybe the corner's going to make the play or not, but he can't anticipate. He's got to make the play. So, keep the eyes on the ball. Teach that. Give him a chance to make the play. Here we're in what we call the cover 6. Half-field safety over top. Curl flat players, our second safety, he's rolled down. There's going to be a corner over here. You see their eyes, where their eyes are. Inside on that tackle. Going to read that tackle. Get a high hat. He's going to get in the curl. He's going to be a deep hat player. Eyes stay on the quarterback. Corner does a great job jamming, staying underneath. He's a flat player. He's got to be there. We like to get a little reroute here, help that half-field safety out. They're reading the quarterback. Second hand's come off the ball yet. They're not going to react. He's going to roll. Hasn't broken line scrimmage yet, so they got to stay in their zones. He's got to be a flat player. I like to see him be out a little bit more. He's got to be a curl player. He's got to be a deep half player. He's playing the deep half. Okay, breaks the line scrimmage. We got plant drive. I like to see better plant drive and get after the ball carrier. Go rally up and make the play. Same thing, cover 6 here. You can see all guys with their eyes on the ball. Corner, rover, half-field safety. Get a snap, get a high hat. He's going to drive deep, be a half-field player. He's going to squat and jam. Make sure nothing else is coming out. If nothing else, he's going to sink. Rover's going to be the curl player. Quarterback's going to scramble around a little bit. See their eyes are still on the quarterback. Making sure no late pass comes out or anything like that. We're going to cover 3 look. We got deep third safety, curl player, eyes bumped to cover 6 late there. See, he's a curl or a flat player. Eyes are on the quarterback. Curl player, eyes on the quarterback. Driving deep to the deep half. Eyes are on the quarterback. No scramble around. We're going to stay in our drop. No second hand came off the ball. We stay in there playing coverage. Here you see the backside of our cover 6. We got a linebacker out. He's going to jam number 1 inside. Half field player by the corner. Eyes are still inside. He reads a high hat. He's going to drive deep. Okay, keeping everything underneath of him. Reading the quarterback. Reading the shoulders, reacting to the second hand. Second hand comes off. See him snap to the ball. See where his eyes are. His eyes are on the ball. It's not on the receiver. He's not going to play the receiver. It's not his responsibility to play the receiver. His responsibility is to play the ball in the zone. Play the game through your eyes. You see he does a good job there. I'd like to see him high point the ball, but playing the ball gave us a chance to make the interception at the receiver. Receiver's not on the same page as quarterback. We get the ball. Big turnover there. Here you see our cover 6 look again. Tightening this guy up a little bit. He's going to be a curl player. He's going to be a flat player. Squatting, eyes on the quarterback. Half field safety here. He's rigging the shoulders. Sees the shoulders and eyes coming here. So he's going to start to drift, start to make his way, being a ball player, reacting on the ball. Second hand comes off, it's plant and drive. I'd like to see a better little plant and drive at an angle. Okay, being a chance to make a play, not only on the ball, but on the receiver if he catches it. Here he just takes his eyes off the ball, lets the ball hit him in the chest. You got to make that play. Okay, but not a bad job of reading the shoulders, reacting to second hand, being positioned at least to make an interception. Here we're going to cover 2 look, 2 roll up corners, half field safety. You see their eyes, eyes on the tackle, eyes on the tackle, eyes on the tackle. We're going to read the tackle here. They're on the hash or outside. Keys a tackle, tackle quarterback. Squat and jam, keeping their eyes on the quarterback. Got to have good eye discipline. See, second hand comes off. Corner's going to react to it. So you got a little hot read here by the quarterback. Sees our outside linebacker coming. He's going to get rid of it hot. And if we're playing man here, we don't have any help. This rover's job is to play this guy for a man. There's 10 yards in between the two. So playing zone helps us out here. We got guys rallying to the ball. Corner does a great job of reacting to that second hand, getting there, making the play before he gets the first down. Same thing here. We're going to cover 2. You see it, roll up safety or roll up corner, half field safety. Eyes are on the tackle. You got to teach that. Read your initial key first. He's going to squat and jam. We're going to get a little switch route. This guy's going to come inside to his seam. He's going to push the boundary and ride the rail. So he's going to let number 1 go to the safety. He's going to come number 2 is going to come out, come number 1. That's his responsibility. This is our cover 2. This is where we're route reading a little bit more. See him sink underneath. Try to play number 1, keep him in front. React to the ball. Ball comes off. We're in pretty good position there by corner and safety. Safety better a little plant drive, but not too bad of a job there. Same thing here, cover 2. Eyes are inside. They saw something they liked with this switch route. They're going to switch again. Number 1's coming inside to the seam. Number 2 is going to ride the rail, push the boundary. Same thing over here. He's going to come inside to his seam. 2's going to ride the rail. See our corner's eyes. They're on the quarterback. He's reading his shoulders and going to react to that second hand. Second hand comes off. He's in position to make a play. High points the ball. Good job picking that ball off and getting the ball back for us. Alright, here you can see all 4 of our defensive backs. See where their eyes are. We're going to cover 3 look here. His eyes are on the corner, or on the tackle, I'm sorry. Eyes are on the tackle, eyes on the tackle. Half, or middle field safety, deep third safety. He's going to read the on-cover guard. He gets a high hat by the on-cover guard. We talked about that a little bit in our clinic. If they're in the middle fielder, key is the on-cover guard. Going to get a high hat. They're going to drive deep. And you see it felt like his cushion was in jeopardy. Flipped his hips. That's what our zone turn teaches us. Here he didn't feel like his cushion was in jeopardy. He stayed square. And that's great. That's what we want. We want our corner to stay square as long as possible. We don't want to flip the hips. We want to keep everything in front and our back pedal where we play and try and get a better drive out of it. Rover sitting here, reading that second hand. They're getting ready to plant and drive on it. Drives to the ball. Underthrown ball. But good drive. Good eyes there. Same thing here. You can see all 4 defensive backs. playing a little deeper here. So our rover, what we call a rover, second safety, he's going to sit in that curl right there. It's 4th and long, so he's going to sit. Deep third players are all going to get their depth, get their back pedal because they read hi-hat here. You see their eyes are still on the quarterback. Ball comes out, plants and drives to it. It's a good job there. See him react to that second hand, and plant drive to that ball. See, second hand comes off, he's getting ready to plant drive. We like to see him stay a little bit more square technique-wise. He's kind of flipping his hips. We don't want that out of a curl player, curl flat player, but he does a good job driving to the ball. Here we are against Bryan High School in the playoffs. You can't see him for defense backs, but they're in motion. He's going to roll down a little bit. He won't be in cover 3 look. He gets a high hat. He should be in his back pedal, taking his re-steps. He's kind of squatting, but he does a good job here reading the shoulders. Shoulders turn, so he knows it's going to be a bubble pass. Reacting to second hand snap into the ball. It's a good job flying up to the ball. He's got to break down, make that tackle though. Misses tackle, but we got a corner. We did a good job keeping his eyes on the quarterback, reading the shoulders, reacting to second hand. He's going to come up, make a good play on that screen pass. Same thing here. We're in a cover 3 look. Rover's eyes are on the tackle. Corner's eyes are on the tackle. You can see how the ball drills in the 4 line, reacting to the ball, reading the shoulders. It's going to come into play here. It's going to help us out. He's going to take his read steps because he gets a high hat. He's got to read and react to the quarterback, reading the shoulders. Shoulders pointed towards him, so he's got to be ready. Second hand comes off the ball. He's going to snap to it. It's a great snap to the ball. Great tackle. Good job rallying by the other guys. Corner and outside linebacker. We got trips, a bunch to the boundary, offset back, so we got a corner here on an island. One-on-one situation. He's going to read the tackle. Does a good job reading the tackle. 2, through the quarterback, reading the shoulders. Shoulders turn, so he's going to drift kind of towards that middle of the field. He knows that ball is going to come out there. This guy wants to come back and throw the out. You know, that's a long pass for a high school player. If he can complete it, you know, we'll give it to him at first, and we'll start making adjustments from there on out. Shoulders come back. React to second hand. He's going to squeeze that post, squeeze that upfield shoulder. This is a great look at how our zone turns helps us, because not only do we run vertical routes out our zone turns, but we run that post to get those players used to squeezing that upfield shoulder where they can make a play on the ball. Half field or deep third safety's right here. He's out of position. He should always be sitting in that middle of the field. He can't drift too much because he's got to roam from hash to hash, and it's a hard thing for a high school player. So he can't roam too much, reading those shoulders, but he's got to stay in the middle of the field. Corner does a great job going up high point the ball, keeping his eyes on the ball, gives us a chance to make a play. Half middle field safety comes out of the middle of the field, makes a play. All right, last 2 clips here. This is going to be 2 good looks at how our cover 3 drill helps us in game situations. We got a bunch here, backside tight end. Guy running towards the middle of the field here. Deep third safety is going to come out of the middle of the third. He's going to hit this guy. He doesn't make a play on the ball. He doesn't, rip that ball out. But he's in position. He's able to read that quarterback's shoulders, read that quarterback's second hand coming off the ball, and reacting to second hand coming off the ball, where he can plant drive and at least put a hit on this kid and make him think twice about going across the middle and making a play. All right, this last one. Same thing. We're going to get a good look at how playing and working this cover 3 drill with our free safeties helps us out in game situations. We get a lot of forward vertical routes, especially since we're a big cover 3 team. So, those verticals by the slots, if they read one safety high, they're going to stay on their landmarks and they're going to push that hash. So we got to work this drill. We got to be good at it. We got a kid here who's a pretty good deep third safety. So you can see here, he's going to read his guard. He gets a high hat. Rover, corner's going to read their tackle, get a high hat. There you go, get dropped to the curl. He's going to be a deep third player. I want you to focus on over here. You're going to see our free safety come out here. He's going to read the shoulders, direct second hand comes off. Now, he's beat a little bit, so he's got to flip his hips, and that's where the zone turns, the ball drills, all that comes into play. It helps us out there, because not only, sometimes do corners have to flip their hips, but safeties do too, especially in high school. We're not always in the greatest position where we work on that every day trying to get there. So he flips his hips, gets in position to play the ball, high points the ball, makes a great play for our team. All right. So there's kind of how, teaching our players eye discipline and teaching through zone coverage helps us out. It keeps our 11 guys' eyes on the ball at all times, and it keeps them moving, keeps them motivated, keeps them working at something that they can see on film is going to help them become better players. And I hope you guys can take one or two things away from this to teach your kids. We're teaching a great game. I truly love this game. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I want to thank X&O Labs for giving me a chance to do this. Thank Kenton High School for giving me the opportunity to coach.